On this episode of Rodeo, we return to the soccer pitch for the first Broncos contest in 2022, as the 1-7 Broncos went up against the 2-6 All Saints Academy Saints. The Broncos are currently on a 4-game losing streak, while the Saints are on a 3-game losing streak of their own. Let's head out to the game.
Whistle is off and we are underway. Broncos trying to take it down that near sideline as they are passing it back, going from a defensive set, trying to work their way up the near sideline. Saints with an excellent throw-in header by the Broncos. Again, here on the near sideline, fancy foot. Quick throwing by the Saints, intercepted by the Broncos. The Broncos still have yet to clear the ball past half field. Broncos being more conservative tonight than we've seen in recent games. And just like that, a miscue almost led to a Broncos goal as the Saints goalie came out trying. Kick is up and it is defended and up over the goalpost. Corner kick is up and it is denied by the Saints. Broncos trying to pressure down that far sideline, trying to cross on in. Quick centering pass for the Broncos, and that one is going to get kicked and it's going to go out. Broncos will have a throwing from the corner. Here we are on the near sideline. Shot is going to be caught and saved by the Saints. So Broncos have had a few early opportunities and have yet to be able to capitalize. That's one thing both of these teams are going to have to do, as we talked about how they have been stricken by a lot of games where they have not been able to score. So the more opportunities they are going to get today, the better chance they will have to put points on the scoreboard. Broncos now making their way down the far side, making their way now toward the center of the field. Taken away by the Saints, and the Saints have numbers. And the Broncos able to take it back away. Saints now going down the far sideline. Centering passes up, and that's going to go long. Just saved from going out of bounds. Sideline. Kick is up, and that is going to go long. Another shot is up. He's on their respective ends. Broncos now charging right down the middle of the field. Pass down the left sideline. Taken away by the Saints. Saints with a booming. Ball is thrown in on the far sideline. Broncos surrounded by white Saints jerseys. And Saints putting up their wall. Ball gets kicked in and taken away by the Saints keeper. Scoreless here from Davenport. Booming kick doesn't cross midfield before it's hit by the Broncos. Saints will take. All is passed in. Broncos playing defense back. Kick down in the near corner, taken away. Saints regain possession. Driving toward the net. Centering pass is gonna be stopped. Another incredible stop by the Broncos. 32 minutes to go here in the opening half. Dangerous throw right there, right past 3 Saints, and the Saints come back with it, but quickly taken away by the Broncos. One thing the Broncos are going to have to settle down in this contest. Broncos taking it down the near sideline. That's De Silva, the leading scorer for the Broncos. Centering pass is going to be intercepted and taken away by the Saints keep. Talked about De Silva in the opening, team leading 3 goals on the season. Another booming kick taken to midfield as the Saints go on the offensive attack. And Polk action with the Broncos being here in Polk and All Saints also being here in Polk County. Broncos with another save. Opting to kick it out this time toward the near sideline, and that is going to fly out of bounds. Throwing is toward the near corner. It's going to go off the Saints and booming kick down, taken away by the Saints. Broncos trying to come away with it, but the Saints are swarming. Broncos are going to take the advantage on the far sideline, only get again swarmed by Saints players. Seems like every time the Broncos have any semblance of a breakaway, they are just surrounded. And a booming clear in the opening half. A defensive throw in as the Saints have started to come back toward their own side and now making their way even closer toward the Broncos' net. Broncos passing it around on the far sideline, now toward the centering. Saints are now applying some pressure here as the Broncos are trying to dribble through this press. Broncos able to sky it. The Saints trying to come down with it on that far sideline, and the Saints do as that ball goes out of. Broncos with the throwing. Broncos do have 3 defenders playing back toward midfield. The Saints do have 1 offensive player there as well. Centering pass is going to be taken away by the Saints keep. Another booming kick that passes midfield, taken away by the Broncos. Ball going out of bounds on the side. Trying to get it down to De Silva down on the near sideline. Quick exchange from headers, and the Broncos try to regain possession on the near sideline as it goes out. Broncos getting the ball down the far sideline, kicking it toward midfield. And again, this is the defense the Saints are playing. The second the Broncos get a ball, there are 2 Saints all over him. Almost similar like a basketball box and 1. Booming kick, and the Saints will have possession as they make their way into Bronco territory. Centering pass is gonna go wide down the near sideline, but recovered by the Saints as they try to look for another attack. Another centering, that one's gonna be a header that is gonna go. So Broncos take their time bringing that ball up. Playing around on that far sideline. Now coming to the near sideline, trying to take away by the Saints, and the Saints have taken away possession. Back and forth defensive effort here in Davenport. Broncos have taken the ball down toward the near sideline. Saints are going to try to come up with it, and they do. They kick it back to their keeper with 23:30 and change to go in the opening half. Broncos trying to take possession as the ball goes to midfield. Saints are able to come away with the dribble. Saints with the centering pass. It's a 2-on-1. The kick is up, and that one is also going to go American football. So the 3 points do not go on. 23 minutes to go here in the opening half. Scoreless between the Davenport Broncos and the All Saints Academy Saints. Broncos trying to apply some pressure down that far sideline as the cross-field pass went out. Saints at mid. Broncos trying to mirror what they have seen the Saints do each opportunity on goal. As we see right now, the Saints take advantage of that turnover, driving right on the goal. Broncos taking that ball away. As we near closer and closer to that 20-minute water break. Ball is thrown in. Saints with another opportunity coming down that near sideline. Centering pass is gonna go wide. Get that centering pass just missing their man. Broncos with the ball on the far sideline. Down into Saints territory. Scoreless from Davenport. Saints looking to try to take advantage. Broncos with a booming kick down. That's going to go toward the near sideline if it stays in, and it does. Incredible save there by Sanchez. Sanchez does get the ball taken away, but Broncos take it back. Centering pass to De Silva just goes over his head. And that's going to go out. Booming kick goes out toward midfield. The Saints will take it from the far sideline. Broncos now coming out and applying some pressure. This ball gets kicked back to the Saints goalie. Again, Broncos now applying the type of pressure we have seen the Saints applying all night. As the ball skies down the far sideline. Saints do have an opening, but the Broncos able to deflect the ball away. Between tonight's contest between the Davenport Broncos and the All Saints Academy Saints, we are scoreless from Davenport High on an absolutely perfect night. On this Tuesday night. A little nippy, there is a little chill in the air, but that is what you expect come January in Florida, as we are here for 2 weeks of winter. It always seems to be just about this time during that next weekend, hey, it's 90s and everything is hunky-dory when it comes to Florida weather. Broncos and Saints exchanging from the far sideline. Broncos trying to get it away. And now the Broncos taking a page out of the Saints book. Saints have the ball, and there are 4 players around. Centering pass, shot, and score by the Saints. As the Broncos will take the kickoff. So Broncos now need to try to drive down this field, try to put some pressure on the Saints defense. Saints defense has been working overtime all over this field. And Saints again with this incredible pressure. Broncos are now able to take it. It is a 3-on-3 opportunity. Nick De Silva trying to take it. Quick pass down the near sideline. Meadowlark has it back to De Silva. De Silva trying to dribble through. Taken away by the Saints for the error pass by De Silva. .16:30 to go here in the opening half. Saints now taking it down the far sideline as that ball. Good throw toward the far corner. Saints drawing 3 Broncos defenders, which is going to leave an open man for the Saints if the Broncos begin to triple team. We'll get possession back. And again, Saints just swarming all over the Broncos, not giving them any chance to breathe or develop any sort of offense. And Broncos regrouping, trying to get their offense set as we cross the 15-minute mark to go here in the opening half. Quick shot will go to the right of the goal. Easy stop by the Saints keep. Ball kicked in. Broncos tried to take it on the far sideline, but Saints regained possession. Saints trying to drive, but they do not have the numbers, and the Broncos quickly deflect it away. Broncos trying to make something happen again down that far sideline. Whistle. Broncos kick it in from the far sideline, and another great stop by the Saints. Broncos have been keeping the Saints goalie busy all night tonight. Saints trying to come down. They don't have numbers, but they're still working havoc, dribbling right through the Broncos as that ball is going to fly out of bounds. Throwing from the near sideline. Centering pass is going to be deflected away by the Broncos, but the Saints able to keep it alive, and that one is going to go out of bounds. 5 to go here in the opening half. The Saints of All Saints Academy 1, Davenport Broncos 0. John Chigueras here on the Broncos Broadcasting Network, thanking you for joining us wherever you may be today. Broncos looking to get an attack, but the Saints going ahead and taking that opportunity away. Saints with a pass toward the center of the field. That one is going to fly. We'll regain possession. 12 minutes and change to go here in the opening half. Broncos wasting no time getting that ball in. Saints were not able to set, and the Saints are able to take it away. Again, a Bronco has the ball. There are 2 to 3 Saints all over him, making sure that he is not able to advance that ball any further. Saints will throw the ball in from the far sideline. Saints trying with a centering pass and a great save by the Broncos. Trying to nip that scoring threat in the bud. Down the near sideline, it's going to go out. It will be. Throwing is coming here on the near sideline. Quick back and forth. Saints coming away with possession. Centering passes, the Broncos come back with it. Broncos starting to apply some pressure, but the Saints instantly snuff it out. Broncos just have not been giving room to move. Booming kick is up toward the near sideline. Broncos trying to take advantage of the juggle. Again, back and forth, incredible defense being played by both teams in this 1-0 game. Broncos with the opportunity from the far sideline, centering pass, but nothing but Saints jerseys in the pathway of that ball. Sky kick toward midfield as the Saints continue to try to advance. Broncos with the ball now down that far sideline. Kick down, Broncos with one of their best opportunities of the night. Shot and score! And just like that, it is 1-1. Broncos with an Saints. Saints with a quick pass, and that's going to go toward the near corner. Talked about on so many broadcasts when it comes to the Broncos, with Davenport High School being a brand new school. There are no seniors whatsoever on this Davenport High School boys soccer team. So you don't have that establishment that you do have from those veteran leaderships. You have these other teams that have played that have been able to play with each other year after year after year. All of these guys coming from different schools. We have been able, through the last few games, we have seen them gel a little bit more as a team. Broncos with a booming kick down that far sideline as the battle for possession comes away with the Saints. Saints again launching another attack on the Broncos, and that one is going to go out toward the side. Corner kick is up. It's a header that is going to go up and out of bounds. Near sideline. You're throwing it in a direction where you have 5 different Saints players. Saints once again driving down the field. Saints centering shot is going to be up and through the uprights, and that's not. Corner kick is up, and it's going to be taken away by the Broncos, but Saints quickly able to take it, and Broncos trying to prevail. But just as quickly as the Broncos have it, the Saints taking the ball right back. And that ball is... And again, this Saints attack is amazing. Anytime any Bronco has it, just being swarmed by Saints. So if you're the Broncos, start trying to pass the ball around. See if you can get the Saints to become winded. That ball is going to go awry, taken away by the Saints keeper. 6:30 to go here in the opening half. Tied up at 1. Ball is now thrown in. Saints coming away with that possession and going on that offensive press. Quick kick ahead is going to be taken away by the Broncos. Keep again. The Saints applying that pressure as the Broncos take that ball up. Using that sideline to their advantage, almost using that sideline as an additional defender. Saints now being more conservative as the Broncos now come up with it toward midfield. Broncos trying to establish possession as it goes toward the Saints. Here in the opening half. Quick throwing, and again the Saints coming down with that pressure as the far sideline. Corner kick is up. Ball is loose in front of the net, and we have a whistle. Broncos back with possession. And the officials are going to call for halftime. Network. Saints will take the ball, and Saints will now be driving toward the goal on the right. Broncos will now be driving toward the goal on the left. Broncos come out with a newfound fire here, and that pass is going to be intercepted, and Broncos are going to try to get the ball right on back. But again, just like we saw countless times in that first half, Saints just swarming over who has the ball for the Broncos. And just like that, the Broncos do have a breakaway, but it's going to be called offsides. To kick it in. We kicked right down in the middle of the field. Broncos trying to get possession back on their end. Scramble for the ball. De Silva able to take it away for the Broncos. De Silva being the leading scorer for the Broncos. Excellent footwork, but taken away by the Saints. We've seen De Silva's like many times this year, not only here on the soccer field, but being the kicker for the football team. Fight for possession down on the near corner on the right-hand side. Saints still with the ball. Centering pass, Broncos getting possession, trying to clear it as we have a whistle on the field. 37. As Broncos begin to drive down on that far sideline. And a whistle on the play, 37-0. Whistle play to resume, and the ball is kicked in. Broncos striving to get possession, but again, a swarm of Saints taking it away. The Saints defense has been incredible all night. Broncos now trying to take it down on that near sideline is up. Saints will throw the ball in. And the near sideline, and it goes out toward the corner, and that's going to be back to the Saints. Kick on the near sideline. Corner kick is up. It's a header that's going to go up and over. As we cross into the 8 o'clock hour, 8:06 here on the East Coast. Chill in the air in Davenport. Temperature on the field, 62 degrees currently. With the wind still coming in from the left-hand side of the field toward the right as we see the flags blowing in the corners. Speaking of flag in the corner, ball going toward the corner. Broncos get the ball to their goalie, and who will kick it toward the near sideline. Again, here comes the Saints pressure as the Broncos try to get it upfield, and that ball is going to go awry down the near sideline and will go out of bounds. Goes awry, and the Saints taking advantage. Zariga passes it in for the Broncos. And again, the Saints fighting for the ball, regain possession. Ball toward the center of the field now. Broncos able to make the good stop. So Broncos defense have been very busy tonight. Ball is in. Broncos trying to clear that ball. Saints throw the ball in on the far sideline, looking to get something going as the Broncos do snuff it out down that far sideline. Broncos looking to clear. And the Broncos working that sideline like the Saints have all game, using it as that extra defender. Saints do get the ball, and that's going to go out of bounds. Corner kick is up, and it is denied. Second chance opportunity is up, and that is going to go. Another corner kick is up. That one is going to go. And again, Broncos kick it into a spot where there were 5 Saints. Might not have been the best look there. 9-12, and the Broncos will take the ball, driving down the field. Again, Broncos going toward the goal on the left-hand side. Broncos quickly adjusting down that far side. But again, Saints coming away with it. Saints trying to take numbers, but the Broncos storm ahead. Broncos centering pass is taken away by the Saints, quickly regaining possession for the Broncos. De Silva passes it down that far sideline. And again, that Saints attack as fierce as it has been all night. Quick shot is up in the first half. The Saints did go up 1-0. And then the Broncos coming back with a goal by Sanchez, tying it up at 1. And that is where we currently sit, still tied up at 1. And again, great defensive effort by both teams. Saints trying to come down, but denied again by the Broncos. Trying to get that ball to De Silva. Silva, the Broncos' leading scorer. Pass was intended for him as the Saints take it away down the near sideline. Ball tried to be saved. Broncos throwing the ball again. Instant double team for the Saints to take it right back away. Long pass will go. To throw it in on the near sideline. Quick passing across the field now toward the far sideline as the Saints try to take advantage, and they do. Saints with the ball back, driving back toward the net. Centering pass is there, and it's going to be So this is the first time that the Saints have scored more than 1 goal since their 8-0 win against Orlando Christian Prep way back on November 30th. Broncos now trying to drive back in on that near sideline, trying to regain possession is De Silva. De Silva with that fancy footwork. Quick pass is skied, and that is going to go out. Saints booming kick toward midfield. Trying to take advantage, has the opening on the near sideline. That ball is going to get. Corner kick is up and denied by the Broncos. Broncos forming a very strong wall there. But the Saints are able to recover the ball on that near sideline, just barely preventing that ball from going out. Saints again taking it to the center of the field, getting it over all of the Broncos defenders. Broncos keeper will go ahead and will take it. Coming out toward his right, our left, toward the rear, toward the far sideline. And a dangerous pass for the Broncos, kicking it back to their goalie, as there were 3 Saints players right there. Saints now driving down that far sideline. 23 and change to go here in the first half. Shot and score by the Saints through the next few minutes until that 20-minute water break. And during that time, definitely think about all of the adjustments you will have to make for the second half of the second half. Small. Throwing toward midfield down. Saints with the throwing on the far sideline. Looked to have an opening, but the Broncos tried to take it away. Penetrating and working their way in again as the throwing comes. Taken away by the Broncos as they try to make their way up that far sideline. Broncos looking for the attack, but again, look up and see nothing but Saints. Another opportunity again taken away by the Saints. They're all over it. Saints coming in and shoot and score. Just like that, it is 4-1. And the Broncos will kick the ball in 21-10 to go here in the second half. As again, the Saints with another opportunity coming down that far sideline. Centering pass has been denied 3 times by the Broncos. Here's another centering pass. Shot, and that one's going to go. Definitely going to want, as they are going to want to regroup during that timeout. After the 3 unanswered goals in just a matter of moments. Broncos trying to make something happen. It is De Silva, the Broncos' leading scorer. Trying to get through 2 defenders to no avail. Saints now driving right back down. Errant passes, the Broncos do take possession back. .1945. Thrown in toward the near corner, and again, taken away by the Saints. So it seems like as this game has gone on, the Saints defense have gotten stronger and stronger and stronger. We said as we went into halftime with how fluid this defense has been, the Broncos are going to have to put a ton of pressure on the Saints to see if they can make the Saints tired in any way with how much pressure they have put. Will throw in from the near sideline. Kicking it back and out of bounds. Throw in from the near sideline. Centering pass. Broncos try to take away. Saints still with possession. Saints doing some 18 to go. Broncos tried to clear it, and they do. Broncos now trying to take advantage of a one-on-one situation. And we're going to have kick goes up, and that's going to go toward the right of the net and will go out of bounds. 6 p.m. The Saints once again driving right downfield. Saints having numbers, 3-on-1 advantage, and that kick is going to be skied. Corner kick is up, ball is loose, and that could have been an opportunity to kick the ball in. Again, going toward that far sideline. Again, when you try to dribble through 2 Saints, it's not going to work as the Saints once again come away with the ball. Again, driving down. Centering pass is kicked away by the Broncos. Second opportunity, and that's going to go over the net. Broncos kicking it toward the near sideline. And we'll go out of bounds. Saints wasting no time throwing that ball in. Trying to make sure they keep any and all momentum that they have going. Broncos with a heavy throwing taken away by the Saints. Broncos take the centering pass and they begin to make their way upfield, now crossing midfield. Broncos trying to make magic down that far sideline. And there will All Saints Academy Saints leading this one by a score of 4-1. And again, another opportunity taken away by the Broncos. Saints throw the ball in. Coming down that far sideline. Ball is deflected and that will go out. Corner kick is down from the far sideline. Corner kick is up. Ball is still loose in front of the net. Broncos will come away with it, starting to drive down the field. Coming down the near sideline. Again, Broncos do not have numbers. Big will go ahead. He will kick it in. Coming down to that near sideline is compared to the beginning of this half. Broncos trying to come away. That's Franco with the ball. Franco quickly passes it off. Saints again wasting no time throwing that ball in and applying all of this pressure on the Broncos. Quick on that kick on that far sideline. Centering pass is denied by the Broncos. The Broncos beginning to make their way up the field. Now coming down to that near sideline is that ball. So Broncos throw it in on that far sideline, quickly taken away by the Saints. Saints driving again toward that goal. It's a 3-on-3 situation. Taken away by the Broncos. And again, the Saints continuing to apply all of that pressure as they continue to strike toward the net. Centering pass is going to be denied by the Broncos. As Broncos begin to make their way upfield. Coming down that far sideline, looking to set something up. Pass toward the middle of the field. Going to pass it down as it will be and a whistle on the back end. 7:30 to go here in the ball game. Broncos trailing by 3. Broncos trying to make their way up the near sideline now. Pass toward the middle of the field. And again, as quickly as the Broncos get it up, well, they get the ball back, trying to storm down. Saints do have a player down on the field. Saints are gaining possession, and that's what you want to see. Saints now driving down, making their way toward midfield. Broncos trying to attack, looking to try to get back into this down by 3. Booming kick intercepted by the Broncos down that near sideline. Broncos trying everything to get through this wall of Saints players. This ball gets thrown in by the Broncos on that far sideline. Quickly knocked right back out. Broncos throwing it on that near sideline. And again, instantly greeted by Saints players. There's an opportunity. Defensive move by the Saints keeper. Saints try to make their way up the near sideline. Quick back and forth. Regain possession, booming it down that near sideline. Minutes to go. Broncos trailing by 3. Broncos now coming down that far sideline. Again, anytime that ball moves, the wall of players by the Saints moving with it. Quick centering pass, Broncos with an opportunity, and over on that shot is going to go up. As Saints kick the ball and taken away by the Broncos. Broncos now applying that pressure as that ball sails out of the Saints. The more the Saints struck, they finally struck gold by getting those goals. The Broncos looking to do the same as that ball goes. As we approach the 2-minute mark. And a quick whistle. Broncos will throw it in, trying to take advantage down that near sideline, trying to take the Saints off guard. As it goes out, Saints getting it back in. Saints come up with it. Broncos trying to take it downfield, but again, around them. As the Saints begin to drive the ball down the field. Now coming down the far sideline. Broncos trying to take it, but Saints regain possession.
From all of us here at the Broncos Broadcasting Network, thank you for joining us. I'm John Shigaris. Until the next rodeo, Broncos fans, saddle up and get ready for the Stampede.